Located in the picturesque Yorkshire village of Haworth, at the bottom of the main cobbled street, you will find Haworth Old Hall, a building steeped in history and charm. It's listed on the National Heritage List for England as a Grade 2, and it is worthy of a visit whether you've got the chance to stay overnight or just pop in for a cheeky drink in the bar. We visited for one night in July 2023, and in this video we'll share with you a room tour and a little peek from inside the bar and the restaurant area. Dating back to 1621, Haworth Old Hall is one of the oldest buildings in the village. It absolutely oozes character. Loads of original features are remaining to this day. If you look out for the magnificent stone fireplaces and Tudor beams, some really key principal features of its ancient past. In the 18th century, it was bought by the Emmett family, who owned the majority of the property in the area, and they named it Emmett Hall for a short while. I believe it was around this time that it was divided up into individual lodgings for their tenants. Underneath the building are vaulted cellars, and there is a local rumour here that in the roots of this 400-year-old manor house are some elaborate escape routes and 2 tunnels. One's believed to be connected with the church, and each of them are nearly a mile in length. Now, these types of tunnels were popular back in the day for priests and later by other nonconformists, and they used the building as a meeting house. During its time, the Old Hall has been used as a courthouse, and in the 1920s it was used as a filming location for the very first cinema adaptation of Emily Bronte's Wuthering Heights. In the time of the Brontes, Haworth had a high mortality rate, with 41.6% of inhabitants dying before the age of 6. The average age of death here was 25. And all the Bronte children died between the ages of 10 and 38. I will cover more of this on a separate video later, so please subscribe to the channel to get notified if you're interested in that sort of thing. Because of the high death rate, Haworth Old Hall cellars were sometimes used by the local funeral directors to store the bodies when there was no room at the undertakers. For anybody interested in the spooky side of the hall, it is worth noting that some paranormal activity has been reported, in particular in the area of the cellar. Now, we didn't experience anything ghostly while we were there. The place had a really comfortable vibe, so if you are worried about hauntings, please don't. It was fine. But it is just worth noting that that sort of thing has been reported. Haworth itself is renowned for its hauntings, and again, if you are interested in that sort of thing, please subscribe to the channel. There's going to be another video coming soon exploring all the spooky sides of Haworth. So the room cost us £116 for one night. That did include parking. No breakfast though, they don't serve breakfast at the moment. We booked on the website Agoda, but you might get a better deal if you call the hotel directly, so it's worth giving them a buzz. So without further ado, here is our full review of Haworth Old Hall. If you do enjoy this video, please like it and hit the notification bell for the next one. Thank you. stopped in the other room, which was room number 2. They're a slightly different layout, but I'll just walk you through. So when you first come into the room, there's a large clothing rail and plenty of hangers, and then you've got some storage space under there as well. I'll pop the light on, everybody, so we can see better. So we've got a chair there. We've got a decent sized mirror, so you could check out your outfits before you leave. And then we've got a dressing table. I noticed in here there's a hairdryer for anybody wanting that. Then you've got a seat here, seating area, really big and spacious. If you were staying for a few nights, you might be able to sit here and have something to eat. Although the food downstairs in the hotel restaurant looks amazing. You've got all your teas and coffees and things like that. A sanitizer. The view. Now if you stop in the other room, which is room 2, you have a view over the beer garden. This one's a cute one of all the little rooftops. So it's July here, so they have given us a fan. And then we've got the bed. Now I'm filming this the next day, and I can say that this bed was incredibly comfortable and very big. I think this was bigger than the bed in room number 2. So yeah, you're definitely big enough bed. Yeah, fabulous. And talking of sleep comfort, it was very comfortable and not noisy at all. There was no noise during the night. I slept right through. TV there with the channels, we just listened to radio. Got some gorgeous photographs on here of the moors. So if you are a Bronte fan, I would recommend going up there. It's lovely. It's where Top Withens, I believe, inspired the Brontes to write some of their stories. And then coming in here into the bathroom, lovely and clean. The shower was powerful enough for us. And what I liked is this quirky little window. Obviously an old feature of the hall. And then there was these toiletries that were included in the room. So, as you know, I always test to see the back of the door's got a hook. Now it doesn't have a hook, I think it probably did at one point, but it doesn't matter because it's got 3 handy hooks at the side of the door. So brilliant. And then you've got your mirror there as well. So there we go. So the question is, would we stay again? Yes, 100% we would stay again. This is our second visit to Haworth Old Hall, and again, it's been a fabulous stay. Just to bear in mind though, they don't do breakfast here anymore because there's only 2 rooms. It's probably really not worth the chef coming in to serve breakfasts, but there are plenty of places in Haworth where you'll be able to get a lovely little breakfast, plenty of cafes and things like that, which I'll show you at the end if you hang fire.